We're in Caesarea Maritima on the beautiful coast in Israel. This port features in Acts because the Apostle Paul came here. He'd been a prisoner in Jerusalem and there was an assassination attempt on his life. And when the governor found out about it, he got 200 special forces to escort Paul at night under secrecy here to Caesarea, where he was then held. Paul then got to appear before the Roman governor, Felix, here in Caesarea, and he gave an account for himself and explained his faith in Jesus. And then Felix had him put in prison while he thought about it, and then he forgot about it. He forgot about Paul. And we read in Acts that Paul was in prison for 2 years. I mean, listen to that, 2 years, that's a long time for the Apostle Paul just to be left forgotten. I don't know if you've ever felt forgotten. Like you're in the waiting room in life and no one realises that you're still there. That was Caesarea for Paul. And yet God had a plan. God always has a plan, even when we feel like we've been forgotten. God has a plan. This Caesarea was like a mini Rome. Herod had built it to be like a mini Rome. Paul was about to set sail for Rome. That was God's plan for him. So for 2 years, he was in training. It was his toughest time. He may have felt forgotten, but actually it was God's training to get Paul ready to go to Rome, in mini Rome. What a perfect place. God had a plan, and eventually Paul, having been trained up, ready to communicate as a Jew his faith in Rome, eventually he set sail from this very port. He set sail for Rome. This was the last place where the Apostle Paul, a passionate Jew, set foot on his homeland and left for Europe. Next stop, ultimately, would be to declare his faith in Jesus in Rome itself, where finally he would be executed for that very faith. We're in Caesarea then, where Paul was held in the waiting room, but God had a plan, and he set sail for Rome from this very port.